great minds inventors, kings and queens, a rich heritage that is untold or forgotten, so it seems, about Garrett Morgan, who invented the traffic signal and gas mask that is used in wars today. What about Frederick Jones, who invented the refrigerating system for trains, planes, and trucks that is used to transport products and goods around the world? What about Dr. James E. West, who invented the electric microphone that 1 billion devices around the world use his patents? Black history, untold or forgotten. About George Crumb, who created the potato chip in 1853. Or Otis Boykin, who invented the electronic devices for guided missiles, IBM computers, and pacemakers. What about Maria Van Rittenbrock, who invented the first home security closed-circuit television system? Or Granville T. Woods, who invented the train-to-station communicating system? I gotta mention Lewis Lattimore, who invented the most important part of the light bulb, the carbon filament. Or Philip B. Downey, who invented the street letter drop mailbox in 1891. I gotta mention Toussaint Louis Vuitton, who was the leader of the Haitian Revolution. Haiti, the only place where slaves created a nation. Black history, untold or forgotten. About Henrietta Bradbury, a black woman who made it possible to launch torpedoes from submarines. Or Elijah McCoy, who invented the lubricating system for locomotives and had so many patents and inventions, that is where we get the phrase, is that the real McCoy? What about Thomas L. Jennings, the first African American to hold a patent for dry cleaning in 1821? Or Michael Healy in 1881, the first African American to command a U.S. Coast Guard ship? I gotta mention Ralph Bunche, the first African American to win a Nobel Prize in 1950. And Charles Brooks, who invented the street sweeper in 1876. Black history, untold or forgotten. That W.E.B. Du Bois is the first black man to earn a degree from Harvard in 1885. That the first black general was Benjamin O. Davis Sr. That John Hanson was the first black president, not Barack Obama. That Thomas Jefferson, the third black president, and Andrew Jackson, the 7th black president. I gotta mention Althea Gibson, the first black woman to win a Grand Slam in tennis in 1956. And Daniel Williams, the first black man to do a successful open heart surgery on record. Black history, untold or forgotten. About the depth of our heritage. That I am Hotep is the founder of medicine. The first neurosurgery took place over thousands of years ago. He knew that honey killed bacteria and set the structure for what is today's Grey's Anatomy. What about Benjamin Banneker, who invented the Farmer's Almanac and built the clock in London called Big Ben? What about Queen Charlotte of Europe, Kenneth the Dove King of Scotland, and that they were Saint Popes that are black? Saint Victor, Saint Matildes, Saint Gillineus. And California is named after an African mythological goddess named Khalifa. Black history, untold or forgotten. About Queen Ty, Pharaoh Queen Hatshepsut, Queen Sheba in 960 BC, that gave spices to King Solomon that is referenced in the Bible in Kings 10:10. What about Queen Nadia of Zulu, mother to Shaka Zulu? Or that the Russian language comes from a black boy named Alexander Pushkin. The first Japanese shogun, Sakanoue, is black. Santa Claus derived from a true Saint Nicholas of Italy that is black. The Atlantic Ocean was once called the Ethiopian Sea. Africa was not always called Africa. It was named after the conqueror, Scipio Africanus of Rome. Black history, untold or forgotten. About Mansa Musa, king of Mali, in his time considered to be the wealthiest man in the world. Or that the Statue of Liberty originally was the face of a black woman, with chains on her hands and feet representing freedom, with chains still remain on her feet today. And that Europe is named after an African Phoenician goddess named Europa. Black history, untold or forgotten. That the oldest skeleton found in the world is from Ethiopia. dated 4.4 million years ago, that Alfonso, the first king of the Congo, was the first ruler to resist the slave trade, that martial arts was created and established by a black man named Bodohama, that the Olmecs were here thousands of years before Columbus arrived to what is now called the United States. Our history and heritage is great, full of accomplishments to civilization that goes unnoticed or unmentioned. So I pose the question: Black history, untold or forgotten? Black history, untold or forgotten?